Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Kevin Hart has stepped down as host of the Oscars. They just made the announcement, and he had talked about how excited he was to get this job, what a huge deal it is. Unfortunately for him, some old tweets that he had posted have come back up.
Oh, God.
Now, some of those tweets include, "This is the gayest-ish ever. No," I don't know if I can say that. One of them says, "LMAO, that's why you sweat for now. For no reason, you fat-faced," and gay slur there. And then he tweeted to Damian Wayans.
What?
Gay slur. I can't really say.
Which one? It was with the F?
Yes. "Why does Damian Wayans' profile pic look like a gay billboard for AIDS? Boom, I'm on fire tonight. And yo, if my son comes home and tries to play with my daughter's dollhouse, I'm going to break it over his head and say in my voice, stop, that's gay." So those are some of the tweets that have gotten him under fire. Now, here was his response when this first broke.
"Our world is becoming beyond crazy. My team calls me, 'Oh my God, Kevin, the world is upset about tweets you did years ago.' Oh my God. Guys, I'm almost 40 years old. If you don't believe that people change, grow, evolve as they get older, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to hold people in a position where they always have to justify or explain their past, then do you. I'm the wrong guy, man. All I do is spread positivity."
That's true.
Well, after that, he had a phone call with the Oscars, and he actually responded in this way.
So I just got a call from the Academy, and that call basically said, "Kevin, apologize for your tweets of old, or we're going to have to move on and find another host." I chose to pass. I passed on the apology. The reason why I passed is because I've addressed this several times. We feed in the internet trolls and we reward them. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm going to stand my ground. Regardless, Academy, I'm thankful and appreciative of the opportunity. If it goes away, no harm, no foul.
Well, after that, he did tweet out, "I'm sorry that I hurt people. I am evolving and want to continue to do so. My goal is to bring people together, not tear us apart. Much love and appreciation to the Academy. I hope we can meet again. I have made the choice to step down from hosting this year's Oscars. This is because I do not want to be a distraction on a night that should be celebrated by so many amazing, talented artists. I sincerely apologize to the LGBTQ community for my insensitive words from the past."
Oh, and they can't touch who you've become. They try to dig up who you used to be. And Kevin Hart's tweets were horrible, but that was, 8 years ago? He's acknowledged those tweets before. He's expressed regret for those tweets before. It's like, how many times do I have to keep apologizing for the same thing? The best apology to me is always change behavior. And I'm not with all the retroactive punishments. If Kevin Hart in 2018 was still being homophobic and people pulled up those old tweets to show he has a history of homophobia, I would understand. But the larger issue to me is this. How come every single time a black man penetrates a space usually reserved for whiteness, white men in particular, they get attacked? Kevin been out here doing movies. He's been out here doing big stand-up tours, and it's all good until it's time to host the Oscars? Soon as the black man gets that kind of look, you digging up old tweets. Nobody sees a problem with this.
Well, he stepped down, like he said, because he didn't want to be a distraction. He did. I think
he addressed it
I don't know if the right thing to do, if he still wanted to host them, would have been to say, "I'm sorry that I hurt people," because clearly some people, and we said those tweets were wrong. To acknowledge that again. If you have to do that again.
You're not gonna make me apologize. I apologize. I talked about it before. No, I'm not gonna address it no more.
But he did apologize.
I will say this: I have no problem with him apologizing to the LGBT community if he offended them. Okay, if he feels like he hurt them, having empathy and apologizing to them is fine. But I wouldn't have liked if he would have apologized on behalf of the Academy just to keep that gig.
Right, absolutely. But how many times does he have to apologize? If he dealt with this and he apologized before, how many times do you want me to speak about this? How many times do I apologize? How many times do I say sorry? How many times do I got to show you his changed behavior?
I mean, there might be people that never heard the first apology when he said it. Look, if you make a mistake and you have to admit it, and it is what it is.
I stand by the fact that this generation would never let Malcolm Little become Malcolm X. But I want to say, wasn't Eddie Murphy supposed to host the Oscars 2 years ago?
He decided not to do it because I think it was Brett Ratner was the producer, and Brett Ratner got into trouble for something homophobic.
But have y'all ever seen Raw or Delirious? Do you know how many times Eddie Murphy drops the F word in Raw and Delirious? You know how many gay slurs he uses in Raw and Delirious? So the Oscars didn't do any vetting when they was going to have Eddie Murphy host 2 years ago? The culture was different in the 80s. The culture was different in the 90s. It was different in the early 2000s. What you going to do? You going to start getting mad at every rapper that used that word now? Because I can pull up so many rap lyrics where all of your favorite artists from Jay-Z to Snoop Dogg to Eminem have used that word.
Well, I think it's unfortunate, but we also can't tell people what they can and can't be mad about.
Yes,
that's just
but culture
the world we live in.
evolves. Culture evolves. Things change. People have unlearned a lot of the BS behavior that we used to stand on. So when do you acknowledge the growth and the evolution? What's the point of growth and evolution if you never acknowledge it?
Now, Monique has announced that she is going to have her Las Vegas residency. She said, "Hey, my loves. It's an uproar getting ready for my residency in Vegas at the SLS Hotel starting January 11th, 2019. I know I said the 10th. Blame it on a sister's vision. It's the 11th. Oh, baby, let's laugh out loud together. Love y'all to life."
I think she'll do good. I think that'll do really, really good.
Yeah, so
I think a lot of people go to Vegas, and it's always great to see comedies. I think she'll do good.
Well, who's going to be the new Oscar host?
Congratulations to her. We don't know yet. This all just happened.
Well, we all doing a very intense vetting process when the new Oscar host gets announced. It's going to be like running for president, all right? They're going to be digging up all kind of stuff just to be like, aha!
It ain't like running for president, because your president has said some wow stuff, and he's in the building.
Well, this president.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, this president. This white male, rich, entitled president.
Now, since one of our listeners brought it up this morning, let's talk about Tyler Perry playing Santa Claus. He spent over $400,000. He was at 2 different Walmarts.
Vet Tyler. Tyler can't just be out here playing Santa Claus. Let's make sure Tyler hasn't said anything in his
He wanted
past.
to cover the cost of outstanding layaway items that were registered at the stores as of this morning. So anybody who got hooked up courtesy of Tyler Perry, that was a great, wonderful thing to do.
Shout out to Tyler Perry. I thought I'm doing a little toy drive. I dropped $5,000. I'm like, woo, that's $5,000 for toy drive. And then Tyler Perry just does that. I'd be like, man, I need to do more.
First of all,
I need to do a lot more.
No, you need to act your wage.
Okay, so that's
all
my
right?
wage.
Okay.
You're right.
If $5,000 is what you can do, then you're acting your wage.
You're
Tyler
right.
Perry, $400,000 is like $5,000.
Well, he tweeted out, I was trying to do this anonymously, but oh well. So I guess people reported it. And I think
Drop one of those bombs to Tyler Perry. I wish I would spend $400,000 anonymously. All right?
I think that's a great thing.
I wish I would spend $400,000 anonymously.
And I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor
I'm
Report.
walking there with a T-shirt that said, I just spent $4,000 at Walmart
$400,000
for y'all layaway, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.